Hey everyone, it's Austin and welcome back to day 140 on my journey to 2000. I'll be playing chess every single day until I reach the goal, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join the club on chess.com. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, having a viewer tournament with Apex Chess. You gotta join the club to be a part of it. Tune in wherever I'm streaming. I don't know if it's going to be Twitch or YouTube yet. Leave a comment based on letting me know where you think I should stream, Twitch or YouTube. All that being said, let's hop into today's game. As soon as I can get the music going. Alright, into the pool we go, right? Alright, we got the black pieces against someone from Ukraine. We're gonna play the Caro-Kann. And I know a lot of you have been watching for a while, so I've gotten in the habit of not really explaining a bunch of common things that I do in my openings, but I'm gonna try to keep explaining. And for those of you who watch a lot, it will certainly be redundant, so sorry to hear it. So this is already a very strange move. E5 comes to mind. Knight here hangs a knight. Knight here. Knight here, I might just go a6. And then he's forced to come back again. And I think that I just have a completely crushing position. I have the full center. Yeah, so he has this. But I think I can just block like this. So I think I'd like to just develop my pieces in castle. Trying to play more critically. I mean, like, obviously I could have just played e6 or knight c6 or these things, but I'm really trying to put pressure on my opponents nowadays. Yeah, so of course everybody saw this move coming, but I think now I'm just gonna go here, hitting the pawn. Even if he takes, there's still two attackers, two defenders on the pawn. That defends the pawn. I can move my knight here, threatening basically checkmate. And, well, no, because the bishop covers backwards. Bishops do move backwards. Pretty crazy revelation, I know. I'm just thinking rook c8, and then trying to break in the center. So if I go rook c8, knight here, takes. It's not quite working for me. But I do think that it's the next logical developing move. It just means that I don't think I can play e4 yet if he goes knight d2, knight bd2, which of course I think. So this is a bit strange. So I'm thinking about this to go here on the next move. And usually the thing to look out for when you line up this type of a battery is a knight jumping to a4, but obviously he hasn't even developed his knight yet, so we're not super concerned about that. So if I go here, I don't see how he's really interrupting that coordination of my pieces. Here, 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 here. I'm just taking with check. And then after he moves his king, I can just go here on the next move. Yeah, I feel like this is pretty good. So if I go here now, and he goes here, takes, takes, takes. I mean, why wouldn't I do this? I need to start attacking. He's doing nothing in the center of the board. I think this might be his idea, but this is coming with check. Can I break in the center? He can shut this down. And then I'm kind of busted. Something's just not right, man. Something is just not right. I don't really feel like I have a pawn break in the center right now is the problem. What if I just send f5? I feel like that's a pretty decent idea. Just trying to go nuts. Not really feeling a good way to continue things on that specific pawn. So let's just calculate a capture. Takes, 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 takes. I just have nothing. Here he can just push. Like there's just nothing. What if I go here to prevent him from pushing this pawn and then go here on the next move? Like here, he's just going to start being able to kick my knight away. I think it's just time to start pushing the pawns forward and going for a center pawn break. Open things up. Yeah, so I think we all kind of saw this move coming. I can go here, but that doesn't threaten anything. I can also just take it, actually. Because you can't take back. That definitely felt like a bit of a good move. Glad I found that. So this pawn is not yet under threat or anything like that. But I'm actually thinking about like moving my bishop and then going here to hit on this pawn. Okay, so now He's defending that pawn extra well, but this pawn hangs. So let's take this. I guess this is his idea. And then I'll go here. Okay. This pawn, of course, is still hanging. Here, I'm probably going to push. This pawn is still defended like plenty of times. I'm just going to grab another pawn. I guess you can take here. So that wasn't super smart of me. Yeah. So I actually need to take with the pawn now. Otherwise, the problem is that this comes with a fork. So this is super sketchy. This pawn becomes very loose now. You can go here. Definitely a bit nervous, even though I'm up 3 pawns. My king's very loose. Don't see how that suits you well, though. I can just go here. I can even bring my knight. I think bringing my knight might be better. Yeah, let's do this. No way. Oh, I didn't even see that, man. I didn't even see it. That is so upsetting. Ugh, I'm gutted. Yeah, I'm just a little bit too nervous. I need to like kind of relax a little bit. My rook is defended, so I can still just take. So of course then this pawn is going to be hanging. And my position is just so loose now. I like don't even have a material advantage anymore. And I've actually put my knight into a pin. Like that was just a very bad move. Wow. Are you for real? I mean, why wouldn't I take this pawn? He's not threatening to take this. He's not really threatening anything. He has no checks. Oh. That's not good. Yeah, I'm just playing too fast. If I go here, he has checks. Here, check. Here. Check. Here. He's picking up the pawn. Yeah, I'm totally busted here. Just like not going for king safety at all. I have 2 minutes. I know that this isn't the right move. King h8 is definitely the right move. But, oh well, right? The problem is I can never bring my king to the e file because this move will come with check, and then I'm losing the rook. Oh shoot, he's trying to bring the... Y'all, I am busted. I'm so busted. Completely my fault, as always. It's just, you know, it is what it is, guys. He needs to give this check, and then it's just completely winning for him. Yeah. Yup. I mean... What is that? Bro, I'm not going to that file. I know that that is gonna help me lose the game. Actually, I probably could have done it there, actually. Shoot. Um. It's just checkmate, I don't know. Yeah, I was about to say, like, it's literally forced mate. So this wasn't even the best move. A6 was the best move. But I'm already, like, of course I'm better because he played the opening very poorly. This is a mistake. Going here is better. Working on that pawn. But I really like the attack that I put together. Just, this was a big mistake. I should have taken with the queen. Big blunder there. This defends both. Just totally through, man. Yeah, I could have went to the E file there. Alright, we'll play another quick one. Totally disappointing. Just not playing my best in that game. I've had a lot of people playing the Benoni lately. Excuse me. I feel like that's the best move. Oh, there's a little... Isn't this the best move now? There's like a special little indicator on the side describing what happened with en passant. I feel like just here, right? This is where... we normally want to go. Develop my pieces, castle. After I castle, Knight here seems really good. Okay, so he could go here on the next move. And then I can still defend the pawn, but it's getting weird. So I wonder if I shouldn't do this now. And then after this, I can play this. But that seems like so committal. I feel like this kind of just alleviates all the pressure. Let's go here. I feel like queen here is just so natural. Defending the knight. X-ray defense of the pawn. On the next move, I can play this if I wanted to prior to castling. This really just interrupts all of his coordination. I feel like he's trying to play this move really hard. Okay, so there's that, but I can just take, and then his pawns are split, and I feel like everything that he has to play for is just gone in that position. And that's kind of my only option here, because the bishop is defending the pawn, so I just need to do this. Okay. So let's castle before anything else, and then we can bring rooks. If I go here, I really like the look of this move. This pawn, I feel like, is pretty weak. Maybe I should go rook here first. So that way, if here takes, he can't push this pawn. He would never be able to anyway, so that's a silly idea. Really like the idea of this move. It just feels like it blocks all of his targets. Puts my knight on a beautiful square. Threatens the bishop. And the queen, he like kind of has to take, I feel like. He definitely doesn't. He can just go queen here. Oh, wow. I was not expecting this. Now I think this move is going to be pretty good on the next turn. I feel like I can build an attack here now. Just here. This definitely seems like a good move to play first. Because here I'm not really threatening anything. You can go here, takes, I'm doubling his pawns. So that actually probably would have been pretty good. Here, here, defending. But then the pawn is pinned. Go here, here. I really like the idea of this move. Here, say he breaks with this. This is defended. But then I can take, and grab a pawn. Yeah, I feel like this is just a good move. Okay, so now he's gonna win this pawn, right? Yeah, that's my bad. I didn't even consider pushing because I knew that it lost a pawn. But, yeah. Pretty foolish of me. I took with the rook because I want to swing the rook over. If I go here, I'm just sacking 100%. If I go here, maybe I should double my rooks first. If I go here, takes. This defends everything. I don't think there's any sacrifices. I think we're just equal material now. Much to my chagrin. Perhaps I can consider some of these types of ideas. If I go here, it's just nothing. It's just nothing. I think that this is the most solid approach, and just understanding that I don't really have an attack right now. Yeah, having a really hard time seeing my opponent's threats in general. What does this move do? I guess it helps enable this type of an idea. If I go here now. I don't see a reason to trade off the dark square bishop at all. I'm really leaning towards this move to try to swing around. But I'm kind of trapping my dark square bishop. Dude, I have no idea what to play. There's just nothing, man. There's just nothing. If I go here, we already established I can take. It's just a trade of everything. I think that's my best move. It's kind of hard to let go of the idea of attacking, but I just don't see it. I don't think I have enough pieces. I technically have a passed pawn. Maybe I should be focusing on that. I feel like that's a strange move. What if I just attack this pawn? Can't do that because then my pawn hangs. What if I go here? Complete domination of that file. I mean, I can just trade queens here. I can also do this. If I go here and he does like this, it would be a bad idea. But here, I feel like this is a pretty decent idea. I need to start pushing my passed pawn for sure. Let's do this. Put the rook behind the pawn and then start pushing it. That's what I think. So I mean, like, if I take, he takes, but then I go here. And his rook is kind of paralyzed. Well, no, this pawn hangs. So if I take here, here, there's also the idea of here, but then after takes, he gets an active rook, and I like the idea of him not having an active rook. So I think let's take, let's go here. Yeah, so there's this idea, but then I think, I can go here. If I go here, that doesn't seem that great. I just have no time. I have no time. I think I'm winning. Yeah, I'm winning. GG. Well, I just cursed myself. Now I'm gonna lose the game because I said GG. But I win a rook here. Yeah. Take this and push the pawn. I have plenty of time to win, so I don't really need to be crazy with pre-moves and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if he resigned, but either way. I don't even know why I played that. Yeah, I just don't care. Good game. So I can beat a 1700, but I can't beat an early 1600. He wanted a rematch. Sorry, buddy, I just can't. Best move, inaccuracy, but it's still +1, +1. Best move was to take, so I'm glad I did that. Taking with the other pawn was better. I underestimated his idea of pushing this pawn for counterplay. Okay, so queen e2 was a better move. Yeah, that move felt kind of lazy, but him just taking, and then I feel like f6 won me the game. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like giving me that tempo at such an important time was crazy. Taking was just a blatant mistake. It just wants me to go to push the pawn, but it's still better for white. This is... Okay, this is a miss. Yeah, I mean, it's a free pawn. This was stupid of me. Just start pushing the pawn. King f7. I don't know why you would play that move, but rook d8. Rook behind the pawn. Rook b7. Now, in this case, we would have to bring the king, and it would be a much slower grind. a3 was definitely not a great move. Yeah, so like this was the blunder. You needed to go king up, and then it would have been that same situation where we would have had to like bring the king and play it that way. It's actually giving a draw. I was thinking about rook c3, but I felt like that was too passive, letting his king in. Rook c6, b4, c4, takes. And this is really a draw. I have 3 passed pawns. I mean, I'm about to lose this one, but like, regardless, he blundered, and I was this time able to exploit it. I don't see how rook over here was a better move, because I liked keeping the king cut off. And then it's like, I really don't care that you took my rook. Now you just can't do anything, your king's in a box. And then what I was gonna play was queen, and then you move the king around, and it's just a ladder. Quick little ladder checkmate for the boys. So, I mean, I'm really happy with how I played the start of that first game. Like, I was absolutely crushing. I felt like I was on one. Getting such a strong advantage with black, exploiting his bad opening, attacking. Just blundered. Very elementary blunder too. That's definitely a pretty silly mistake, but not a blunder. But then this, like, you know, I still took 30 seconds to play that move too, and I still didn't even see his threat. So, just having a hard time seeing my opponent's threats right now, for sure. Yeah, so that's mate in 4. Needed to go up. Rook e1, check. Holds for a moment. Yeah, just rook e3 is absolutely lights out. Yeah. But my opponent, you know, he stepped on the gas perfectly. Can't fault him for that. That was good stuff. Alright, guys. Well, tomorrow's the tournament. I don't know what I'm gonna do for an episode tomorrow. I might just, like, record part of the tournament and then call it my video for the day or something. I don't know. I've had a lot going on in my life, so I've had, like, less and less time to study and actually make content. Like, you can see I'm literally covered in sawdust right now. I'm making a Christmas gift for my fiance. I'm into woodworking as well, so I've been, like, making a table in the basement. Just probably spent about 13 hours on it this week or something like that. Just got it stains. Now I just need to finish coat it. It's like, yeah, so I like yesterday, I enjoy the idea of having multiple avenues for things that I could record to post for playing chess every day. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. It was actually a viewer's recommendation at one point when I was burnt out to, like, just say, hey, record yourself doing some freaking tactics. Now, of course, that video has performed the worst out of every single video I've ever posted, but it's still a post, you know, it's still part of the journey, so to speak. So any recommendations, I'm always happy to hear from you guys. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the viewer tournament. And I'm very excited. Thanks. See you tomorrow.